Hello everyone, welcome to the session. Today in this session we are going to learn how to expire password for all the users in Salesforce. So let's firstly discuss what does we mean by expire password for all users. So as an Salesforce administrator, you can expire password for all users anytime you want. And expiring passwords for all users mean passwords are set to expire after certain period of time, and it is done to enhance the security policy of the organization. In addition, it ensures that users regularly change their password to enforce extra security for your Salesforce organization. And when password expires, users are prompted to create a new password the next time they logged in into the Salesforce account. In simple word, it makes more difficult for authorized individuals to gain access to their account in Salesforce. And there are several reasons for what we need to expire password for all the users at a time in Salesforce. So we will discuss some of that are very common. The first one is due to the organization standards. You need to regularly change the password for the security measures. So for that reason, the Salesforce administrator simply expires for all the users of the Salesforce organization. The next is it reduces the risk of unauthorized access. To enhance the security system or to enforce the extra layer of security and to reduce the unauthorized access to your Salesforce account, the administrator can expire password for all the users anytime. Even if the organization feels that the password are leaked by someone or maybe easily guessed by someone, the administrator can change the password or expires the password. The administrator can expires the password for all the users so that the user can change their password. The other case is that where many users has forgotten their password, an administrator may want to reset the password for all the user to regain the access to the system. So for that reason, the administrator decided like if 4 to 5 people of organization forgot its password. So for the regular update of the password, so administrator expires the password for all the users of the Salesforce org so that every user can reset their password and remind it the fresh one. Even the frequently password change helps to ensure the employees are using fresh and unique password. And the next reason is that over a time employee may leave the organization or change the roles, but their old credentials may still exist in their system. And this password expiration helps to ensure that no one use unused or outdated accounts. Okay. Now let's proceed and discuss some of the consideration for expiring the user might be prompted to activate their device to log into the Salesforce. And the next one is that expiring all user passwords doesn't affect the self-service portal users because they are not directed to Salesforce users. So now we will proceed and discuss how to expire password for all users in Salesforce Lightning. Now the first step is to log in into your Salesforce account with the help of your username and password. So once you successfully logged into your Salesforce account, your next step is to check whether you are in a Lightning experience or the classic one. If you are in the Lightning one, so that's good. But if you are logged into the classic experience by default, you need to redirect yourself to the Lightning experience first. So once you successfully shifted yourself to the Lightning experience, your next step is to move to the quick find bar that is located on the left side, and here you need to type for the expire all password. It will give you the option of expire all password, and this expire all password is located under the security section. So once I get it, I click on expire all password option, and it redirects me to the setup of expire all password. Once I successfully reached on that page, it asks that select the expire all password and then click on the save to expire the password for all the user in your organization. And the next time they log in, they will be asked to set their password to a new value. So I simply click on this checkbox and click on the save button. So once I click on the save button, it successfully redirected back to main home setup. It means this setting get automatically checked up in Salesforce Lightning, and now all the users that have in my organization of a Salesforce get an email for resetting their password. So with this we have learned to expire all password in Salesforce Lightning. So now we will learn how to expire password for all in Salesforce Classic. So your first step is to log in into your Salesforce account with the help of your username and password. Now the next step is to check whether you are in a Lightning experience or a Classic one. If you are in a Lightning, your next step would be to shift yourself to the Classic experience. You all know that how we shift ourselves to the Classic experience. If you are already in the Classic experience, you need to skip this step. Once you successfully logged into your Classic experience, your next step is to click on the setup option that is located on the top right side. Once you click on that, it redirects you to the Salesforce Classic experience setup. Now on the left side, we have a quick find box. Now here you need to search for the expire all passwords, or the other way is that you scroll down yourself to the administer section that is given on the left side. Here you have a drop down of a security controls, expand it, and here you will see a option of expires all password. Here it is. You can choose any of the way to get this option as per your choice. And once you click on that expire all password, it redirects you to the page for setting up the expire all password for the user. Here you can see that we have a one checkbox named as expire all user password. You need to check this checkbox and click on the save button to expire the password for all the user in your organization. And the next time when they try to log in, they will be asked to set their password to a new value. So here I click on this checkbox and click on the save button, and it successfully redirected back to the security controls options. So with this we have learned how to expire the password for all in Salesforce Classic. So with this we have end up our today's session, and in the next session we will learn how to restrict users through IP address.